You won't believe what a day I've had, bro. I attended this eye-opening webinar on the future of brain-computer interaction technology. Yup, you heard it right, the same stuff we were drooling over in college. It sparked such a mind-burning idea, I could almost see literal light bulbs popping. I'm thinking about what this could mean for Neural Nest, and honestly, the possibilities are endless. We could be on the brink of creating a user-friendly interface that can completely transform how we look at human-computer interactions. Imagine that. The speaker, Andy, did make me see stars, though clearly not in a good way. But hey, as they say, take the good with the bad, right? On a side note, remember how we talked about that Game of Thrones marathon last night? Looked like Rachel hopped on that bandwagon real quick. She organized a party this Sunday. It's going to be chaos, dragons, and a whole lot of popcorn. You know Sam, that bloke can't get over the red weddings. He probably still has those nightmares. Poor guy. Talking of Sam, turned out he loves his games as much as his GOT. The guy practically lives for each console release. I must say, the graphics on this new one sound promising. Maybe after a few rounds of Workstation Assassin, Sam might finally give that red wedding a rest, eh? Anyway, we casually steered the topic to my webinar, and let me tell you, the gauntlet was thrown. They had quite the reactions. Rachel found it fascinating and terrifying at the same time. Very Rachel of her, right? And Sam, the science geek, was all set to move into Matrix mode if we crack this brain-computer interaction thing. Somewhere in the middle of it all, we started dreaming about teleportation. You should have seen Rachel's face virtually light up at the idea of teleporting to Paris for the weekend. And guess where Sam wanted to go? Straight to the Andromeda Galaxy. Can you imagine the game lag from up there? Well, at least it ended on a lighter note with Rachel reminding us that life exists outside gaming and the three of us agreeing to a goatee and no gaming talk PJ party. Seems like we have our Sunday sorted with PJs, goatee, ice cream, lots of laughter, and apparently no gaming talk. Definitely looking forward to that. The day's been long and I still have a lot of pondering to do over today's brainstorming session. Need to put my game face on and convert those thoughts into action. Tom, you should have seen the pizza night at my place. Experimenting with Korean-American fusion flavors was an absolute blast. And you know what? I brought the spirit of our jiu-jitsu training into the culinary field by attempting, wait for it, a bulgogi pizza and kimchi-loaded fries. It's the result of a recipe I devised, not just a spin-off of your typical pizza, but a craft of careful mix-match, I'd like to say. You could see the surprised faces around my loft, while I was slicing the bulgogi pizza precisely using my jiu-jitsu knife moves. Mark my words, there's nothing like the burst of bulgogi's savory sweetness glorifying that good old pizza dough, bro. When I plucked a slice and took the first bite, it felt as if I transcended to a savory plane of existence. And don't even get me started on the kimchi fries. That tanginess added an unexpected yet surprisingly amazing flavor. Can't believe I haven't tried this before. Now Rachel and Sam, let's just say, they have developed an uncompromising craving for my bulgogi pizza. Speaking of Rachel and Sam, they were asking about you. Had a good laugh reminiscing about that sushi escapade as well. Any day is a sushi day if you've got a ball of rice, right? You said that. Right after your failed sushi experiment turning into a pretty decent onigiri night. Those were some delicious rice balls, no denying that. On a completely different note, Sam, Rachel and I are planning another movie night this weekend. We had the good old Matrix versus Inception debate. Wait, Sam, am I saying this right? Or was it Interstellar? Hey, I can't remember the details, just that I was starving and could think of nothing but devouring another slice of pizza. Love how our movie nights always end up in a space-time paradox. Anyway, we settled on a Christopher Nolan night, finally decided. I'll set up the projector, bring the popcorn, and guess what it'll be? Classy air-popped popcorn, swirled with some fusion kimchi seasoning. Now that seems like an adventure to look forward to, doesn't it? So, I teamed up today with Amy, my VR art collaborator, to create something pretty unique. an immersive virtual reality art exhibit focusing on the evolution of AI. If we pull this off, imagine how experiential it would be to practically walk through AI's history. It was definitely stimulating, as the project is really pushing the boundaries of my creativity and tech enthusiasm. And you'll be amazed to hear how we all got talking about it in our chat group. Rachel and Sam were keen to learn more about the project. I just love how their energy is always right on the pulse. As for the main discussion, it was all about our shared fascination for AI. Its advancements, the role it's been playing in creative fields, and of course, the potential implications AI could have on art. It was a lively discussion that led us to briefly imagine what it'd be like if AI rocked a guitar solo. Now that would be a sight to behold. Maybe an idea for the sequel to my VR exhibit. Our chat turned strangely towards dreaming about if our dreams were VR simulations, the idea of taking a vacation while you sleep. Like touchdown in Hawaii while tucked in, sounds trippy, eh? This crazy idea gave me another epiphany. What if I could make dreams, our unconscious concoctions, immersive? Big thoughts, but definitely makes for an interesting conversation, doesn't it? Speaking of immersive experiences, remember your first skydiving experience? And how you had a mini moment just before you made that leap, questioning your existence. And then the adrenaline kicked in, and everything just transformed. You described it as being on the other side of fear. Today, as I was designing these virtual scenes, I felt a similar flutter, a mix of fear and exhilarity, pushing boundaries, venturing into the unexplored. Makes for a roller coaster of emotions, doesn't it? And amidst this brainstorming stew, I also managed to sneak in a quick hike today, a chance to clear my head, gain some fresh perspective. You know, sometimes getting away from the screen helps to put things into perspective, and that's when everything just clicks, like pieces coming together. To think the best ideas come to you when you least expect them. Isn't it funny how the brain works? Anyways, I can't help but look forward to where this all takes us. The project, the dreams, and our absurd discussions. The best part is, I get to have you and our little group to share all of this crazy and creative journey. Who knew a web developer could turn into an impromptu VR artist and ignite such insanely cool ideas? So, this is my crazy day in a nutshell. Art, creativity, tech, VI, AI, dreams, reality, and a hike thrown into the mix. Makes life quite thrilling, doesn't it?